Hey folks, Nathan here from, you guessed it, the Star Wars Timeline Gold, Star Wars Beyond the Films, and the Star Wars Reports Rebels Roundtable, bringing you a look at the last of the Rebel figure packs for expansion Wave 1 for Imperial Assault from Fantasy Flight Games. This is the only one of the expansions this time that include 3 miniatures as opposed to 2 in the case of Rebel Saboteurs, or 1 in the case of, well, all the others. Again, a setup that is, because it has more miniatures, a little more expensive. This is a $15 set as opposed to $10 for the single figure ones and $13, I believe it was, for the one that has 2. The setup of contents beyond having that third miniature, though, is very similar to what we got with Rebel Saboteurs. So first, here are our Rebel Troopers. This is the Rebel Trooper Ally Pack. They're all the same. I'm just trying to give you different angles on them, of course. And just like with Rebel Saboteur, we have a situation where the original core game came with a deployment card and tokens for these guys. And that was it, the standard deployment card. Here we've got miniatures, but also not just the same deployment card. Again, this is a duplicate. We have an elite version of it, which perhaps adds more value to this particular figure pack than perhaps for Han, Chewie, and so forth. We then have one side mission, Brace for Impact, which has the Rebel Trooper Ally as the reward. We have a pair of skirmish missions again, Shadow War, not to be confused with, of course, in Babylon 5. We have Weapons Project, both based out of the Geonosis Foundry map. We have 6 command cards again, 2 of Reinforcements, Grenadier, Focus, give you a bigger view there, Strength in Numbers, and Provoke. And no reward card this time. Again, like with Rebel Saboteur, we have some new ID tokens, in this case number 6, and the corresponding stickers to go with it. Along with this, of course, we have our rule sheet with our new maps on it. If you're curious, this is your Geonosis Foundry. And then if you flip that sucker over, this reminds me of a Zelda map from many, many years ago. We have Brace for Impact here, our new side mission. And again, all these side missions have the same type of stuff you would see in that campaign guide, but we took a look at that when we looked at the core game of Imperial Assault. Again, a nice set. Again, probably best judged on the extra stuff you get beyond what was in the core set, which was the standard card and tokens for the miniatures. Now we have an elite version, plus, as we're used to, a couple new skirmish missions, a new side mission, new command cards, and in these bigger packs, the new ID tokens here. Again, your mileage will vary, but it is pretty cool to finally see some of these multi-Rebel or multi-miniature Rebels cards. Where in the core set, it was all one deployment card for one miniature, and only the token ones had multiples. Now we got Saboteur that's got a pair, and Rebel Trooper that, like Stormtroopers, has 3. Finally balancing that out a little bit. Although, of course, as you've already seen, this first wave of expansions is heavily tilted towards the Rebels. But it's the Imperials that get another giant miniature, so to speak, as we'll see in the last video in this wave.